Well, it's difficult to answer exactly to this question, and I will tell you why. You know, the existence of the Constitutional Council has a sort of dissuasive function. And the Parliament now is not eager to enact a statute that would be obviously unconstitutional, because he knows that the statute will be invalidated. So it's rare that a statute is, as a whole, declared to be contrary to the Constitution. What happens in many cases, and I would say in most cases, is that some provisions of the statute are contrary to a general principle of the Constitution. You know, when you have a law with 100 or 200 articles, sections, it may happen that one or two or five, a few of them are an infringement to the principle of equality or something like that. So those provisions will be invalidated by the Constitutional Council. So the situation is this one. If these provisions, which are regarded as unconstitutional, if they are not separable of the rest of the statute, the whole statute must be struck down. The whole statute will be invalidated. But this happens rarely. It happens. For example, maybe I will give you this example. In a nationalization bill 10 years ago, the whole statute was declared to be invalid. But this is rare, because we are a civilized country, you know, and it's rare that the Parliament makes a law which is clearly invalid. But if those provisions which are declared to be unconstitutional are separable of the rest of the statute, they won't be promulgated, but the rest of the statute will be promulgated. So there is this concept of separability, which is very important. So it's difficult to make statistics. How often is a statute to be declared invalid? Very rarely in its entirety, as a whole. But very often, one or two small provisions will be declared to be invalid and will be set aside. And that happens in most cases. I would say that it is even rare that in a long statute the Constitutional Council doesn't find one or two small points on which he may say, this is not in conformity with the principle of equality. So he likes, the Council likes to point out these small points and to declare the statute can be promulgated except for Article 46B or Article 79A, which cannot be promulgated. That gives the Council the feeling that it is unbiased and that even if a statute is, if a case is brought down by the same political majority, is impartial, and he can make reservations on one or two small points. But as I said, it's rare that a whole statute is declared invalid, although it may happen.